Thanks for sticking in there. We're almost done here. I'm here with the WeVote project, and shout out to all the WeVote team members out there in the audience. And what we're doing is we're trying to solve the problem of when it comes time to vote, people turn their attention, and boy, do they turn their attention to voting. They're talking with their friends, they're trying to listen to the news, but then it comes and goes very quickly. So there's kind of a shortened memory. People don't bring with them all the things that they're learning. So what we're trying to do is make that happen with a social voter guide, essentially. We're making it national, so it's not only in the San Francisco Bay Area, but all over the country. And we're dealing with nearly 500,000 elected officials. So it's a pretty big data problem as well as a usability problem. So it's also up on wevote.us. People can also go there. So our tagline is view your ballot, learn from friends, and share your vision. So let's talk about that a little bit. So the first concept is that we want people to vote in safety. There's a lot of political opinions, and even if we want to be able to just talk about a topic, we may not want to talk about that topic with somebody who is ideologically opposed to us in a way that that's not going to be rectified. So one of the ways we deal with that is allow you to choose who you want to have conversations with and who you want to listen to. We think that voting together, getting help from friends and sharing your opinions with friends and finding out what other people have researched and found is very helpful. And then we also want to boil it to a score. So when you're trying to make decisions on the California ballot, where there was something like 30 items this last election, you can make a quick decision. So let me show you how we do that. Okay. So we start by asking people about the issues that they care about, and it can be ranging from, oh gosh, what's some that I may want to listen from news media, voting rights, communities of color, climate change. And where we're going with this is we're basically going to be showing an issue score. For now, what we're doing is we're focusing on a network score. I'm going to jump to Virginia, the last Virginia election, because just to show here, we're actually running about 20 elections leading up to the November election. So we're a pretty big data operation. We've got a lot of capacity with that. So switching over to Virginia, what we have is the ability to follow organizations, or listen to, I should say. And let's say I want to listen to, Virginia Sierra Club. So what you can see is that the score in the network is starting to change based on the organizations that I'm following. It not only changes on the particular candidate you're looking at, but it goes into other offices and races. You can see we've got a +3 on your network score for the governor, and you can also see down here that the network is supporting, the network of the 3 that I'm listening to right now is supporting a candidate for lieutenant governor. So another aspect that we're running trials with various advocacy groups right now with this concept of standing with, so people can come, so that the organizations can tweet these out or email out links, and they can get people to stand with them. We also have a lot of interest around organizations that are issue-based, because it makes it very easy for voters to come in and share what issues they care about and find out what's going on their ballot. There's a lot more under the hood behind the scenes here, so I invite you to check it out, but I think that's probably what I wanted to show for now. Thank you.
Cool. So I think we have time for a couple of questions. I know it's late.
Do you have any concerns about,
Maybe just a
it seems like a pretty value-neutral platform for everything, so do you have any concerns about groups that otherwise would be potentially marginalized for good reasons taking this platform and using it for their own advantage?
So the question was, are there concerns about groups, let's see, I'm not sure how
Like white supremacists.
Right. So one of the principles behind, not even bringing our community rules into play, one of the principles behind the site is that the only people who are actually seeing your opinions essentially are people who are listening to you. So there is a little bit of a marketplace going on where you're trying to encourage the people who are already on your mailing lists to listen to you. There is some room for discovery, and of course, in cases like white supremacy, we'll be relying on community flagging and community rules to block out hate groups. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
We probably have time for one more.
All right, so in line with that question, I'm wondering whether the system in which people can, or for the most part, share and discuss with their own networks could lead to increasing political polarization.
So one of the reasons I love that question is that this is actually different than a filter bubble in that there's a lot of opportunity for discovery. It's more of an editorial bubble. Like we're not limiting, we're trying to gather every single existing voter guide that's out there in the country. So we make it very quick to listen to multiple points of view, absolutely. And in fact, that's one other piece that I didn't mention, which is huge, is that there's a whole friend network behind it, involving Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Does that answer your question? Thank you.
Awesome, thanks, Joe.